your income is 3 times lower than it could be, not because of bad products, but because of slow replies, lack of follow-ups, and weak personalization. Let me show you how to fix this in just 10 minutes. Many people believe that to grow revenue you need to increase ad spend or optimize campaigns. Well, not really. Before we dive into the solution, let's talk about how people actually buy. You run Meta or Google ads, traffic goes to your website, and then silence. Why? Because customers have questions and objections. If no one answers them fast, they wait, they forget you, and they buy from someone who replies first. So, how do we fix this? We meet them where they already are, on WhatsApp. Instead of hoping they read every page, you build a simple WhatsApp bot that talks like a friendly salesperson. It answers questions right away, shows the right product or service, follow up automatically, handles support and bookings without making people wait. Moreover, if you are just starting a business, you can even skip a website building phase and start with WhatsApp in minutes. With automation, you can drive repeat purchases and loyalty because your bot remembers preferences, knows when to follow up and what to suggest. Result? Organized inbox, loyal customers, return on ad spend increased up to 4 times, and a big chunk of your idle audience becomes paying customers. So some of our clients manage to increase their revenue even up to 4 times. But please forget about cheap tools for bulk messages and canned replies. It doesn't work anymore. If someone spammed your WhatsApp without knowing what you care about, you'd ignore it. And so do your customers. Absence of personalization kills intent. Let me show you the platform we've built, WABB. It helps you to create powerful WhatsApp funnels and connect with your tools. With WABB you can add team members and give them access to live chat. Build automated follow-ups and event-based notifications. Segment customers by interests and behavior. Track analytics and see drop-off points. Send mass broadcasts that feel personal. We previously delivered a similar product in Brazil. 50,000 users adopted it and changed their lives. Now we are making a powerful yet affordable solution for small and micro businesses in India. I checked the pricing of some tools like Wati or AI Sensi, and it can be heavy even for United States. With WABB on annual billing it's less than $20 per month. That's 5 cups of coffee for a tool that pushes your revenue way up. Now let me show you how to create an account and test it. You need to enter your email first, then you will receive an activation code on your email. Let me enter this code. Then you need to give some information about you. Let me fill everything in. First thing you're gonna see is our onboarding. I really recommend you to pass this because here you can see a lot of useful information. You can see a progress bar on the right side. It's pretty easy and pretty intuitive. And once you're done, you can go to our learning center. Let me just leave the onboarding for a second. Yeah, and here you can see a link to our learning center. You can go by this link and follow our quick start guide. It's not gonna take more than few minutes, actually up to 10 minutes. And here you can find a lot of useful flows. Here you can see product catalog. You just need to copy this flow and save into your account. Here you need to select save flow to WABB and select your account. And basically you can start easily with this flow. And now pricing. We have really huge discounts on annual plans, so I would recommend you to take these. But if you are not sure, you can start with monthly plans and after months switch to yearly plan with this discount. And now quick platform overview, just 6 quick steps to understand how WABB actually works. And first step you need to do is to create a flow. So you need to navigate to the flows page and click the create new flow. So let me show you how flow works from the inside. Something like that. You got a lot of different block types, but the main idea is to send follow-ups, questions and answers to your customers in one simple place, and this place is flow. Once you created a flow, you need to go to the automation page and connect it to the keyword. Every time a client writes a keyword that matches one of the list, the selected flow gonna be triggered. Next, pretty important things to mention are custom fields and tags. Custom fields allow you to store personal data that your bot has collected from a client, like order status, interests, budget, last product viewed, total spent, and so on. So you can treat it as a variable that refers to a specific customer. You can store anything you have collected and then follow up your customer with a personalized message, or answer their queries based on previous context. A tag is a simple way to label your audience. Let's say you are a hotel owner and want to filter users who have visited your hotel at least once. So you can create a tag existing customer and filter by it. And here are a few more examples. You can create tags like frequent buyer, needs support, or do not contact. To use custom fields and start collecting info, you need to add content block to your flow. Then in content block you need to select input type and select the type of info you are expecting to collect. In my case it's number, and then a variable itself, budget in my case. And to add tag to your customer you need to select action block and then select action add tag. And step number 4 on your way to understand how WABB actually works is sequences, or simply follow-ups. And in order to set up sequences you need to head to automation page and then select sequence subpage. With sequences you can schedule smart nudges, for example 2 hours after cart abandon, 30 days for repurchase, or 3 days before the appointment. Step 5 is a bit advanced, is webhooks and integrations. Connect Shopify, Razorpay or Zoho CRM or any other external tools you want to WABB and catch events on external platforms anytime they happens. Select flow you want to trigger and this flow gonna be sent to your customers. So let's say we received a Shopify request with in-transit order update status. In this case, what you want to do is to select the flow with a condition block inside, and in this condition block you simply need to compare your status from Shopify with all available statuses and send the specific notification to your customer based on this status. For example, if we received in-transit status, then I wanted to send my customer something like, here is your tracking link, your order gonna be arrived in 3 days. And in order to send data to external platforms like Zoho CRM to create a lead, for example, you need to use integration block. But we covered the entire integration block logic in another video, and I really recommend you to watch the dedicated video about this block. And finally, live chat for handling complicated questions and edge cases. So anytime your bot struggle to respond or your customer, let's say, wanna talk to human, you can add action assigned to a team member and then a human will take over the conversation. And of course there are a lot of different features like broadcasting, complicated settings, but I can't show you everything in just one short video. The main idea here is to explain you all capabilities of WABB. And now let me take you through the predefined setup. And I'll show you how to use it, how to monitor drop-offs, automate follow-ups and drive sales. Now let me get back to the flows page. Here we have a flow with the name demo flow. Let me open it. You can see I send a message to a customer here, and depending on what they choose, the bot will show the catalog, assign them to someone of your employees, or subscribe to a follow-up. To make this flow work, we need to connect it to the keyword. So let me get to the keyword page again and create new keyword with the name demo and select the demo flow and just click create. So in order to activate your keyword, you need to add here a trigger phrases, something like hey, for default flows, or for more specific flows it can be something like pricing, for example, or delivery, right? And then you need to activate this keyword on the right side. You just need to click to this toggle and keyword is activated. So here you also have some conditions. And let me mention again custom fields and tags. We already discussed it, but let me show you where to create this. You need to go to the settings page, and here you just need to select user fields, which is custom fields actually, and here you can just create these variables. Also regarding to the tags, you can just click text page and also create here tags. Also text creation available from the constructor, from the builder, from the inside for more convenience. I mentioned that we subscribe our customer to a follow-up in the flow. Again, follow-ups in WABB called sequences. Because you can create a sequence of follow-ups, for example, after 1 day, as you can see here, after 3 days, and so on. To create a new sequence, you simply need to click this button on the right side, create new sequence. Then you just need to set up delay type. The most common operation is delay. Then you just need to select a type of time, for example, minutes, hours, or days, and amount, for example, 5 days, right? Then you just need to select a flow right here, which flow you want to send as a follow-up to your customers. And if you want, you can add more sequences, more follow-ups here, and they're gonna be sent in a sequential manner. For example, first one gonna be sent after 1 day, another gonna be sent after 3 days, and so on. Let me trigger this flow and show you how it works from the customer perspective. By the way, you can test your flows without even testing it through the WhatsApp, because we have an option preview mode here, and you can start the conversation with the bot right through our application. So you can select here different buttons and see how the communication gonna looks like from the customer perspective. But now let me open my WhatsApp application and show how it gonna be looks like there. Let me trigger it with the price keyword. The bot will respond to all my queries, tag me depending on what I choose, show me all available products, and send a follow-up if needed. So your customers will always receive personalized replies on time and follow-ups. And it's just a simple example. You can build a way more complicated flows with integrations, conditions, and different type of content. You can also see a very useful info from your flows on your dashboard. To track it, you need to create a custom event here and add it to the flow in an action block. Let me get back to my flow and show it to you. So let me open up this demo flow, and here you can see add custom event action. And with this custom event, we can track how often your clients click this t-shirt answer in your flow. So anytime the flow reaches this block, the event gonna be tracked. Now, if you want to increase your sales and start using WABB, copy the promo code in the description. You can get 80% off for the yearly plan and 20% off for the monthly plan. The promo code is valid for 7 days. Hurry up!